Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for clicking on the video. Today I'm going to show you a methodology I call a castle rush. Now, this is a great thing to do when you have a decently sized army and you're trying to capture castles quickly. The best thing to do is scout out the castle that you're going to be going for and making sure that they don't have much of a garrison and much militia there, so you can be able to take it quickly. We're not going to be building any of the siege equipment, so no rams, no towers, no catapults, no trebuchets or anything. I'm heading towards Resource Castle right now because there was an army of 900 Western Empire that took it from me. I've just chased them down and killed them all, so I'm heading back knowing that there's no armies nearby that can challenge me. You can see there's only 151 defenders there at the moment, so it is a absolute primo target for a castle rush. So what we're going to do is we're going to siege the castle, but then as soon as our siege camp is built, we're going to go straight in before building anything and we're going to launch an assault. Now, ideally, you want to have your numbers above the 600-700 mark, because what that means is as soon as your siege camp is finished, it's going to finish before that first catapult actually finishes. So they're going to have no siege equipment to defend you. It's not going to matter if they've only got one up, and you'll see why when we launch the attack. So we're ready now. We're going to lead an assault straight away. So the general strategy here is the AI for the defenders will automatically place their archers as spread out across the walls as they can, and will break their infantry into two groups, defending both ladder points, because they don't know where you're going to come in. So what we're going to do is abuse that by putting all of our troops onto one side. So we're going to disband all the different groups, and we're only going to have two groups, one infantry, one archers. The archers are going to stand at the bottom of the ladders, shooting up towards the people that are holding the wall, as the infantry make their way up the wall. This is going to prevent us getting shot down by archers and give us a little bit of defense from the range attacks. Every lord or lady capable of fighting goes into the infantry lines. We want them all up on the walls. We want all of that specialist fighting force taking down those walls as fast as possible. So I'm trying to get a formation as close as I can now, because they do have one catapult, and I'd rather not get hits, like centre mass on my infantry line, but that's as close as I can get. It's kind of a weird angle on this castle. So again, for those of you who've not seen one of my videos that I've done recently, I'm in the middle of a Sturgeon playthrough where I am infantry only. All of the archers that are currently with me are part of an army, they're not mine personally. All of the infantry is mine. It's a combination of heavy Sturgeon spearmen and heroic line breakers, simply because I've found that combination to be the best. It's about a 50-50 split at the moment. But as you can see, we've moved forward quite quickly, so now we're under the range of the catapult, so we no longer have to worry about the catapult. Normally I'd move those archers in just a little bit closer to make sure we're definitely not going to get slammed by the catapult. I'm not sure why my infantry split into two groups here, but I'm just bringing them over to now join with my first group. We are going to still continue attacking just from the one side. Now I can see there's not many deaths popping up on the kill feeds. That tells me that there's people up there right now that are holding the position on the wall, which is why I've decided to go up. And as you can see, the elite infantry is making short work of this little garrison of militia here. Now the AI is going to be pulling all their infantry from the other side of the castle to come and meet us, but it's a long distance to cover and they've got to run across all the little narrow walkways in the castle. So we bought ourselves the time to be able to pick them apart piecemeal instead of having to fight them all at the same time. I've not launched the second wave of infantry simply because there's just so much going on at the minute. I don't think having another 100 people in this building is going to help at all. Now I'm just trying to push through. If I can make a little funnel way for them to come out, it's going to make it easier for the line breakers to kill them. That's what I'm trying to do now, is just pull them all out. I can see some of the archers are dying, so obviously their archers are putting up a fight. But I don't particularly care about those because they're not mine. Like I said, my entire army is made up of infantry. And that's pretty much game over for them. We've taken the walls now. We've taken over half the castle. We're just going to keep pushing forward. That two-handed axe is making short work of these guys. Tried to Sparta kick him off the end, but it didn't work. But as you can see, this is Castle Rush. We've taken the walls. I'm out cold now, but it's not going to make a difference. My men will continue to run across. Now they're running to the other side and going up the other ladders, but there's nobody there now because the AI's already moved all the men to the other side to defend. And that's it. Now, we took 15 losses in the entire army, and none of them were from my party. Unfortunately, at this point, I didn't have my surgeon as part of my group, because I had the bug where I'd called them back from battle and they weren't available to assign. That's what it is. But to summarise, for a castle rush, you need to have significantly more people than they do. You need to rush one side of the castle immediately, and you need to have strong enough infantry that you're going to be able to overpower their lines and take the fight to them on the walls. And that's how you rush a castle really, really quickly. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'll see you next time.